Hey, happy Monday, everyone. It's Meredith. I am here with our daily reading for the 23rd of May, 2022. We will be using the Mermaid Tarot and Oracle, as well as other oracles. You know that the sun is in Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. And the moon is in Pisces. Oh, so intuitive Pisces. So in the spirit of our watery friend, I decided to use the Mermaid Tarot and Oracle and see what's what in the energy atmosphere. So we'll start over here on the moon phase side of the reading. What does this beautiful moon phase have to offer us at this time? Our first card is Truth. Oh gosh, what a beautiful card, huh? Wow, that's pretty. These cards are really pretty too, all of them. So truth, speaking our truth. Gosh, we've been getting this message over and over. I'm gonna say it again, and no pun intended, but the watered down version of you just won't do. This is a consistent message from the universe at this time. It wants our authenticity. Our authenticity is being called for. And whatever has been in shadow, whatever has been kept hidden, kept out of the light, is being revealed. And we've seen a lot of the star recently too. So we may be feeling vulnerable about what is being revealed or what the revelations are at this time. And that can create some sense of awkwardness in social situations where we are exposing or revealing our true heartfelt feelings, thoughts, feelings, right? And for some of us, that feels like a risk. Though the universe is saying to us, that's a risk worth taking. Otherwise, experiences just don't feel as fulfilling. So let's speak our truth. Next we have dive deep. Beautiful. That's what we're doing. We're doing a deep dive within our own self relationship and discovering the rich fulfillment there in our inner connection. And the truth message is to speak about how we dive deep, what is in the depth of our beingness and our presence. And I do feel that this is great encouragement for us to share what's there. Our next card is, yeah, look at that. You know, some people say, and I've often said it, geez, I wish I could just have a crystal ball right now and see exactly how things are going to play out. And I feel that the cards are doing that for us. They are being a crystal ball. So what happens when you dive deep, speak your truth, share the authentic essence that is you, you let go? Because, you know, once you do it, once you come out of hiding with something, or once you stop holding back some sort of energy that really does want to see the light, there's no going back into that hidey hole that you had, right? It just doesn't fit. And this is the blessing of letting go. Look at that. And then what comes of that but miracles upon miracles? Yes. You know, this is the Ace of Cups card right here. We've seen so much of the cups. I continue to mention it because it has been really profound lately. And those cups represent the miraculous for us and how we are in co-creation of the miraculous with the multiverse. And then we have, look at this, gentleness. Gosh, I actually see the Emperor and the Empress sitting right there. Check out the Mercury retrograde readings. They've made a showing there too. I think Sunday and today. I've already recorded the Mercury retrograde reading, though I can't quite recall the details because as soon as it's done, I let go, right? But look at this, gentle miracles. That's what comes of letting go. That's what comes of being bold and brave and sovereign and independent and interdependent within your connections and relationships. This is gorgeous energy. Let's take a look at the energy atmosphere with the tarot cards. The Mermaid Tarot, our first card is Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Collaboration and building something that lasts. Typically you see an artisan in, carving something out of stone, which is indicative of something that's going to last for centuries. So here we are with the Three of Pentacles in the process of collaboratively building. And who are we collaborating with? First and foremost, the overflow coming out of our own abundant cups, and then those who are nearest and dearest in our sphere of influence. So this is our family, our dearest friends, our lovers or beloveds. We're collaboratively building out of all of this miraculous energy over here. And the Chariot, dynamic energy. In motion, in flow, in momentum. I feel that the dreams we embrace, nurture, and foster on our foundation are in a dynamic momentum at this time. I spoke about it in one of the recent readings that it feels as though the universe is asking us what? Just what? And we're providing the answer, and the universe is saying, yes, okay, here you go, here it is. I feel that here in these two cards. And then we have, look at this, here's the Empress. Wow. Card witching, mentioned her, here she is. We literally are giving birth to the building of our dream here. Now also recall that the Charioteer is the child of the Emperor, the Empress, and I see them over here on the moon phase side of the reading in the Miracles and the Gentleness card. I feel a lot of connection here between Emperor and Empress energy. So our inner divine masculine, inner divine feminine are in great harmony, and that great harmony creates dynamic flow in our world, and we are able to build happily in such joy on our own foundation because we are expressing our soulful presence. Then we have, look at that, the Two of Cups. Gosh. An ever deepening connection and bond within self relationship. And then this is what we have to offer all of our priority relationships. Gorgeous energy. This is unity. This is harmony. This is a divine union even over here. So we're experiencing that within self relationships. So we have this to offer. I also feel that there is an energy of great change here. I really sense that we have been in consideration for a specific way of being for a long period of life experience, and we're letting that go because it just isn't miraculous enough for us. I see us reaching out to our own selves, embracing within, and this is the presence that we bring to our sphere of influence, and that is where we are being met. Oh, that's amazing. 3 cards came out together in the next set. The first is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's more momentum and flow right there. This is the Knight carrying the Ace, our ever overflowing love, bliss, joy, happiness Ace. Where is he taking it? Right to the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the father of the material. I love him. Gosh, he's one of my favorite kings. And that's because he is so present, so soulfully aware, authentic. He's an amazing creator, just like the Queen of Pentacles, and we saw her in the Mercury retrograde reading. Again, I feel Emperor energy here. And with this Gentleness card over here, where I also feel Emperor energy, you know, the expression is unconditionally kind and loving. It is soft, it's beautiful, it's not frightful like the ego might have us believe when we are encouraged out of our shell. into our vulnerability. And then we find our courage. And this is a king full of courage. And this is the momentum that is in flow for us at this time. Gosh, look at the Emperor, Empress energy all over this reading. You're seeing it here in the Two of Cups. You're seeing it here in the King of Pentacles, the Empress herself. You're seeing it over here in the Miracles and the Gentleness card. It's a tremendous evolution of self-relationship and our priority relationships. And then our next card, look at this. See, didn't I say it just wasn't miraculous enough for us to stay hidden or to think and contemplate and express in a way that was less than previously? It felt comfortable at another time because we may have been being self-protective, but here we are with the Four of Wands. This is the happiest card out of the minor arcana. It's super stable. You know, I'm not focusing on this being a love reading because I just, if I see it, I call it, and I'm calling it. There is something within a priority relationship and connection. First and foremost, I go to the self relationship as always, because it's from this overflow that we interact with all of our other relationships and connections. Though I also feel with so much Emperor Empress energy here, there is specifically a priority relationship, and take that where it's most relevant to you. And look at the celebration, the miracles, the gentleness, the letting go, the truth, the vulnerability and the courage in this connection. And you're only able to achieve that because you've achieved it within your own self. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at what our soulful presence has to whisper to us today. This is what our soul is whispering to our waking consciousness. This is from the Sacred Forest Oracle, and we have Wild Rose Fairy. Oh, it's a love card. See, there it is. See, more card witching. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That's miraculous. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Yes. And this is love. This is unconditional love. This is love without expectation. This is love without strings. This is love without demand. It is the purity of love itself in momentum and flow within our world. Be the love that you are. This is what we've been called to. This is the courageously self-expressed soulful presence, is being the light, the love that you are in this plane of existence. How we broadcast ourselves here, and look what happens when we do this. Gorgeous. Okay. Angel answers. These cards will confirm something unique to you, answer a question for you, or just simply be a message from your own guides, answers, and angels. Hey, we had a little hiccup there. It was about 90 degrees or so outside when I was recording in the sun, and my device overheated. So we're all cooled off now, and we were about to go into Angel Answers. But before we go into Angel Answers, let's take a look at what's on the bottom of the deck. It's a pretty fantastic reading here. We have a lot of divine union energy in the message. So yay for us, right? Feeling so connected within ourselves, living from the overflow. All right, let's go to the bottom of the deck. This is what will be coming out of the unseen, how the universe is supporting us. And our first card is, oh my goodness, look at this. It's the Lover's card. And look, it's a mirror. Okay, a little bit of a confession here. I struggle with this concept. One of my favorite people often comments on how we can be a mirror for one another. And here's the Lover's card done in this deck with a mirror. So she's seeing herself. And, you know, we are just talking about The Two of Cups, the ever-evolving bond and strength of connection within self, and then how that translates to our connections with others. You know that the Lovers is a choice card, and we get to choose how we show up, don't we? And we've been talking so much recently about what we've kept hidden, what has felt too awkward to share. And we've seen so much of the Queen of Wands and, you know, drawing us out, pulling us out into the light and encouraging us to share our authenticity. We've talked all about it for many readings in a row, and I can't help but see it here in this Lover's card. Go figure that it's a mirror, because just moments ago talking about how it's in self-relationship that we're even able to give from our overflow. So that message is all over the reading, the way we connect, the way we are in union with our priority relationships. So the universe is showing us how deep our connection runs with self and how deep our connection runs with the people we truly share from the heart with, and how that is in reciprocity. See, this is the caliber and quality of connection that some people spend a lifetime searching for or cultivating, and the universe is really giving us a hand up in that regard, because we're all about the true joy of connection in our priority relationships. Not only do we desire to share our truth and bring ourselves into the light, we want the same in return in our other relationships, and really nothing else will do for us. So we may find in some way that we have diminishing connections elsewhere, and that's because the quality and caliber of those connections aren't strong enough to support this kind of sharing, this kind of mirror gazing. No, I say that so reluctantly. Someday we'll do a reading just on being a mirror. Oh goodness. Oh, look at this one. This is the Three of Swords. Ooh, that's emotional to look at. Just take a moment with that card. Talk about pain, loss, and sorrow there. Yes. Though, what a fitting card to have come off the bottom of the deck, because this shows the contrast in kind of a brutal way and really tugs on our heartstrings. So many of us have walked out of a life experience that looked and felt like this card. We know that the Three of Swords is three swords piercing the heart, and this image certainly does that, doesn't it? And we've all felt that way to some degree, and that has provided us the perspective to be so gentle with ourselves and gentle with the miracles that we create and the universe hands to us. Okay. Next we have, wow, this is perfect. Knight of Wands. And this is how we rise from a Three of Swords life experience. How we rise through the contrast of the perspective of life experience in a Three of Swords atmosphere. We find our fire, we find our heart, and we bravely move forward. Boldly move forward in our passion. So is it any wonder that we're being called in the way that we are? Oh my goodness. Yeah, last but not least, there it is, the Ace. That is the Ace of Cups, right? Yes. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Because that's the greatest confirmation ever, isn't it? We love to live from our overflow. It's fascinating, exquisite, and fulfilling. Thank you for being here with me today, folks. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Tell us your story. Leave some messages about that here on the channel. Those stories really do inspire each and every one of us. Blessings. Namaste.